Hi guys, I'm doing my presentation on Sigmund Freud. Freud published studies on hysteria in 1895 with Brewer. He studied medicine, neuroanatomy, and physiology. He also had free association, which is when you talk about whatever comes to mind and information from your unconscious will surface. This brings out traumatic events to the conscious level and it builds resistance. There was also a seduction theory with this, but it was later abandoned. He also had analysis of dreams, which he said that dreams are symbolic representations of repressed unconscious thoughts, and the psychoanalytic theory of personality, which explains personality in terms of early experiences, unconscious motives and conflicts, and how people deal with these motives and conflicts. Here are some precursors of Freud. I'm not even going to try and pronounce them because I know I can't, but here they are. Alright, and then there's the structure of personality, which we have the id, which is the instinctive component, ego, which is the decision-making component, and the superego, which is the moral component, and then the levels of awareness, which is conscious, preconscious, and unconscious. And I liked this image because it shows you where they are within the levels of awareness. Some defense mechanisms are rationalization, which is creating false but plausible explanations to justify behavior. Repression, which is keeping distressing thoughts and feelings buried in your unconscious. Projection is attributing one's thoughts, feelings, and motives to another. Displacement is diverting emotional feelings from their original source to a substitute target. Reaction formation is behaving in a way that is exact opposite to your true feelings. Regression is reversion to immature patterns or behavior. Undoing is making restitution for an unacceptable act or thought. And sublimation is channeling unaccepted motives into acceptable, even admired social behaviors. So he also believed that there were psychosexual stages. So we have the oral stage, which is 0 to 1 years old, and this is when pleasure comes from the mouth. The anal stage, which is 2 to 3 years old, and pleasure comes from the anal area. The phallic stage, which is 4 to 5, and this is pleasure comes from genitals. He also has the Oedipal complex, penis envy, castration anxiety. And then there was the latency stage, which is 6 to 12 years old, which is erotic pleasure is suppressed. And then the genital stage, which is puberty plus, and this is sexual urges reappear, focus on others, not self. A Freudian slip is, we got like the periorxes. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. But it's minor errors in everyday living showing unconscious motives. He says that joking is a way to vent repressed anxiety, provoking thoughts. And religion stems from human feelings of helplessness and insecurity. So some evolutions of Freud's theories. So we have some criticisms and contributions. So the criticisms are method of data collection, the definition of terms, dogmatism, overemphasis on sex, the self-fulfilling prophecy, the length, cost, and effectiveness of psychoanalysis, and lack of falsifiability. And then contributions are the expansion of psychology's domain, psychoanalysis also, understanding of normal behavior, generalization of psychology to other fields, and its long-standing. Here are my works cited, and then I also have some memes that I thought were funny about Freud. But there you go. Thank you.